What's going on, everybody? I'm glad to be back. I hope you are all enjoying your lead up to Christmas, and just want to say welcome to all the new joiners to the channel. This is my channel, Epic Pulls. I'm AP, where here on this channel we're going to be covering everything TGC. With Pokemon, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Gundam, Magic the Gathering, you can think of it. Here is a place that we talk about it. And we like to talk about obviously what's happening in the market. We like to obviously share some of the hits that I obviously have managed to rip from some of the packs that I've been overspending on. But yeah, this is a place where we can all share, get to do the things that we love, and obviously geek out over the big hits that we managed to obviously rip. So yeah, today I just obviously wanted to do another video just covering a little bit about what's happening in the market, specifically Pokemon Market, and probably a little bit on One Piece. And I wanted to do a little giveaway also as well for current I've got my current audience, and obviously for this will give any new joiners a chance to obviously get in there and obviously take part in this giveaway. So yeah, it's going to be free and it will be sent directly to you, the one lucky person, and I will tell you a little bit more about how you can secure that at the end of the video. But just to mention the giveaway, I am going to be giving away the CGC Gem Mint Full Art Trailer for Prismatic, the rifle. Just there, if you can see it, yeah, CGC 10. So minty, and that's going to be free for one lucky subscriber, and I'll tell you at the end of the video how you can pretty much enter to do that giveaway, and then I'll cover the video, the giveaway in another video. But I wanted to obviously speak a little bit about what's going on at this moment in time, specifically with Pokemon. Because I know you've probably watched up teens amounts of videos all covering different things, different angles. Some covering scalping, some covering pricing, some covering how to invest in. But I just want to specifically talk about what's going on in terms of like the pricing, and probably a little bit of FOMO and people switching over really to, seems that One Piece seems to be the new go-to, which I'm seeing a lot of investors and a lot of collectors starting to move over to. So yeah, with Pokemon, it is an unprecedented time where it seems like there is a little bit of a crash going on. Well, there is a little bit of a crash going on. I know we've just had Mega Evolutions and Phantasmal Flames, and obviously we've got Ascending Heroes, which is due out in January, but specifically focused on what we already have released. So right now, obviously cards and also sealed product and graded cards. There's been a little bit of price correction because let's be real, the prices have been absolutely crazy. I mean, some of the top chases from the most recent sets are already hitting like some of the previous harder to hit Sword and Shield All Arts didn't even manage to pretty much pull off even now. So some of them, so it's crazy how some of the top hits are going on like £1,000 in a PSA 10 or a little bit more. Don't get me wrong, I love Skyrocketing in the new era as well, but yeah, it's a bit crazy for prices to be hitting that high for brand new sets. But yeah, that's I imagine that's the reason for the price correction. So it's a bit crazy, when you're comparing Phantasmal Flames also as well. The Charizard is absolutely amazing art, fantastic art. I prefer the Japanese one. I'm sure you heard the sort of controversy about the whole print lines and the wording covering Charmander's face, but in terms of pricing, like, it's crazy. Like, prices sitting around what was 500, was something like £800, was a grand £800, and it went down to 450. But it's a small set. It is a small set. It seems that, of course, it's never easy to hit the SAR, but it seems that this may be a little bit more generous in terms of hits. I don't know in terms of what you guys are currently hitting out there, but I see that it tends to get pulled quite a lot. Maybe that's just me. I'm watching videos where it's saying it is pulled, but yeah, it seems like it's been pulled quite a lot. And obviously, I haven't pulled it yet. I'm sure anyone who's watching, if you guys haven't pulled it, sorry, we'll eventually pull it, obviously, but the price, I don't think it's going to stick at what it's at, because when you're looking at another Charizard of this era, you've got 151 from 2023's of 2023's 151 set. When you realistically think about it, you know, that right now I think is raw sitting around between £180 and £220 in obviously in British pounds. And then when you compare it to what came out of the gate with Phantasmal Flames, and the Charizard art is absolutely amazing, don't get me wrong, but the price comparison is crazy. I mean, you've got nostalgic, you know, Top Chase 151. It is completely outweighed by the price right out of the gate by Phantasmal Flames Charizard, Mega Charizard X, which is, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. But yeah, the prices right now are obviously correcting, and people are obviously going to start seeing that a lot more with some of the other prices. You know, Mewtwo's fallen from Destined Rivals a bit. Obviously Paldean Fates, which goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and Paldean Fates has been absolutely, should I say, it's just been hard to try and get hold of any sort of packs to rip unless you're looking at a restock or you're buying it off the secondary market, which I don't advise because that is feeding into the scalpers, the people who want you to pay higher prices for stock. But overall, moving on into the newer sets, which is obviously going to be, we've got Mega Dream EX, which is obviously dropped for Japan, which is yet again an amazing set. Love speciality sets, and obviously we've got Ascending Hero. So the SARs in there looks absolutely fantastic. You've got the Mega Gengar in there, you've got obviously Physandicity, you've got which is a fantastic artwork, both of them are. You've also got the Mega Dragonite in there, and I also do like the Enzoroark, which looks amazing. And obviously you've got various others, and plus the illustration rares in there. You know, the Psyduck one seems to be very popular out of the set, so I've managed to open a couple of boxes. And I'm loving it at the moment. I'm loving it. I haven't managed to hit SAR in Japanese, but you know, that will come with time. It will come with time. So yeah, I'll just keep ripping, and then as soon as I hit it, you guys will be the first to know, because I'm going to be uploading that straight away, so you guys can give me a little bit of commentary on it as well. So I love to share when I hit something. But I'm really looking forward to obviously Ascending Heroes. It's going to be hard, I think, right out the gate, because with all Pokemon sets, it goes absolutely crazy. I've done a release day for Phantasmal Flames, and there was barely any stock on release day unless you pre-ordered it. People waiting outside in the rain. It was a stormy day basically when it released here, or around where I'm based, and yeah, people were ready and just waiting outside just for Phantasmal Flames, and it's a small set. So imagine Ascending Heroes, even though it looks like there was a healthy amount of stock, or maybe that was just due to the errors that was happening in the checkout for people on Pokemon Center, it seems that there will be a little bit more of a healthier stock level. Hopefully that means that Pokemon's printing is demand, because I know that Pokemon done a surprise drop of Surging Sparks of ETBs, and they sometimes they do surprise drops, depending on if it's Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet, where you can get some stock. And obviously you got the Costco deals, which are dropping a lot of Prismatic and Surging Sparks at the moment, which is good. So I heard that Wave 2 is coming as well. So I know you guys in the US, if you're watching, you do tend to get a lot of the stock, because we're here closely watching in the UK and probably hating a little bit because we don't get as many notifications. But yeah, we do. We are watching, and we are jealous. But yeah, when we do get restocks here, it's anarchy. It's anarchy everywhere. Whenever you see Pokemon above the door, it usually ends up either being jam packed shoulder to shoulder, or someone fly kicking someone else for pieces of shiny cardboard. But yeah, that's what people want to do. That's what people want to do. You can't stop human nature, I guess. But all in all, Ascending Heroes looks like it's going to be great. I really hope that we'll be able to obviously get some on this channel and rip some with you guys, because that would be awesome. Of course, I'm going to start moving into doing a little bit more, hopefully doing some lives, so we can rip together and see what we'll be able to pull, hopefully with newer sets or even future sets. We've got obviously an anniversary coming up in 2026, so that's also going to be something to look forward to. I'm really looking forward to it. I've stocked up and I pulled out some of my old anniversary from Celebration. Some I've got my Greninja, Umbreon. I've got the Sylveon as well, Dark Sylveon from the Celebration set. So anniversary sets are great. They're always going to be a nice little callback or something new for us. So I hope we can all enjoy that when it comes out as well. Hopefully that won't be anarchy. But yeah, I've been stocking up on them and obviously getting a little bit more in terms of like the anniversary cards. Are great, really good cards that are really gonna, you know, hit the ground running really when they're getting announced on the next anniversary. But I'm gonna look forward to cracking that open once it gets announced. Hopefully we won't be able to wait. We won't have to wait too long. Probably when the Sending Heroes does eventually drop, or after a little bit after we'll hear something. But the new sets are coming fast and quick. If your wallet can't keep up, neither can mine. But it seems that the rich PokeTubers, you know who you are seem to be, you know, enjoying the spotlight. We've managed to get this get stopped before everybody else and get as much as they can before any of us do as well. But yeah, I'm gonna stop being a hater now. But all in all, there has been a little bit of change in the market, specifically as well. Did I say specifically? It's with One Piece. So, you know, OP13, these cards are absolutely amazing. Anniversary set, and I just want to be, I'm sure you're going to hear this a lot and some probably going to get a little bit of hate for it, but it seems that, you know, One Piece seems to be the Pokemon for this generation. Like, I grew up with Pokemon when I was little, and then this seems to be the Pokemon of this generation, because, you know, One Piece it's pretty much everywhere now. You're getting collabs from all different vendors and companies. You're getting you know, the tattoos and or new streamers covering it or merchandise on it as well. Like the episode animation, the animation and the manga is doing the best at it. Like it's just in the atmosphere. Like it's just peak. Literally, it's just peak animation. You can't really compare to it, and the quality of the manga and the overall what's the word that I'm looking for? World building behind it. And then you've got the TGC, which, you know, it's been picking up steam and now it's going full speed ahead. So I think it's becoming its own beast and it's been noticed. So I imagine you know what I'm going to say now. So when I say that it's been noticed, I mean that this isn't negativity towards any collectors. This is more negativity towards the scalpers. Collectors are going to collect what they want because it's an investable piece for them in the future, which will of course continue to grow in terms of profit for them. So whether they rip it or whether they sell it or whatever they do in the future, that's what collectors do. Now, scalpers, if you're watching, you guys, yeah, you're just ruining it for everybody. So now we've all seen that the price of the mangas, specifically the red mangas and Shanks and the God packs, they're astronomical. And for some strange reason, whenever a TGC has astronomical prices, their scalpers go, their eyes light up with the money sign, it goes cha-ching, and they start full steam ahead in it. Now I'm seeing people going into shops to ask if they've got OP13, trying to buy cases, trying to do this, and these guys aren't doing it to do rips on live, or like you've got the ripping shippers who they stick to the lane and do their own game, but then they're selling the boxes triple the prices of what they're retailing at. And I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but if I want to rip my box or anything like that and I'm looking for stock, I can't find it anywhere. I can't find OP13 anywhere. That's crazy. I mean, some of the other sets like OP09, which was a really good set, and OP05, which was a really great set, and obviously the early sets as well, like they were at least around for a little bit after release, so you could at least pick up boxes here and there, or you could still find them and they'd still be sitting there at retail. Now, which is absolutely crazy to me, I can't find it nowhere, and if I do see it, I find it online nearly like going for £200 for a box, per booster box. £200 per booster box. And usually it was sitting at around the 95 to 110 British pounds price mark. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy to me. And after seeing the card and what the card said, so I think PSA was selling a PSA 10 Red Manga Luffy, something equivalent to like something ridiculous, like I think it was 30k, I could be wrong. I'll put the screenshot up here, so if I'm wrong, I apologise. I'm not going to record that part, but it will be there for you guys to obviously look at. But that's crazy. Like I feel like they're going to start moving over, and then obviously people are going to start doing the grading cards. They're going to start doing manga hunts, and obviously trying to get the hits, and just like the scalpers are going to be scalping. That's basically what they're going to do. The scalpers are going to do scalper things, and they're just going to start ruining it for everybody. And we're going to see the same thing. What's happening with One Piece? I mean, what's happening with Pokemon is going to start be happening for One Piece. So future launches, probably speciality sets, anniversary sets, you're going to have to start lining up for. You're going to probably start seeing fights breaking out for them. You're probably going to start seeing the secondary market absolutely spiking. There's going to be more peaks, and then there's going to be massive crashes because the market just gets flooded. And obviously there's going to be masses of manipulation going on, price manipulation on these cards, because it's becoming its own beast. It's becoming a perfect storm. So it's kind of like what happened, which I'm kind of, again, I'm happy it didn't happen with the following sets, but with Magic the Gathering, when Final Fantasy pretty much came out, it created a absolute, let's just say, a tsunami of scalpers that came in, saw the collector boosters shooting up from 500 quid, which is already expensive, to £1,000, potentially even more, for sealed products because of the travelling chocobos, the Neo chocobos, obviously the gold chocobo, which could fetch, you could I think it was selling something ridiculous, between 50,000 or something like that, £50,000. I could be wrong. Yeah, again, I'll put the screenshot up here of what I found, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If not, I'm not going to record it, but we'll just stick with what I've said. But it's yeah, and that created pretty much an absolute maelstrom of just prices and manipulations and scalpers just flooding the Magic the Gathering market. And then after that, they tried it with Spider-Man, but it didn't work out with her. And it seems like Avatar seems to be sticking because Magic the Gathering players are different. They're different from Pokemon collectors and players. Like these guys, literally, they enjoy playing their game. Right? There's potentially more probably players that, if they have become collectors, they will probably play as before they started collecting. Like Magic the Gathering is yet again itself is an established beast which has been going for years and years. Has way more roadmaps than probably One Piece and Pokemon together. So we have to just think that they didn't appreciate scalpers coming in and trying to destroy what they love, and no one does, because we want to be able to obviously walk into a shop, pick up what we want, and then walk out with it and rip it at our own whenever we want to, and we shouldn't have to worry about ripping it. I'm thinking, oh, should I rip this because it's selling online now for £500? We shouldn't really be thinking about that. But I digress. It is what it is. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about what's going on with all of this market madness. We're in an unprecedented time, and like I says, it is going to be a brand new year soon with brand new opportunities, brand new sets, and I'm really looking forward to see what 2026 brings along for all of us. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Ascending Heroes, how you think that it's going to stick the landing, or are we going to be able to get stuck, or is it just going to be, yet again, an absolute, it's going to be an absolute free-for-all, basically. Somebody's just going to be getting elbow dropped for a booster bundle in the back of some store. It's crazy. But guys, as I mentioned earlier before, there is going to be a giveaway, and like I said, we've got a CGC 10 full art trainer from Prismatic rifle, so going to be giving that away to one lucky subscriber. So what you got to do to enter to secure this is you got to obviously be subscribed to the channel. If you could like this video to help the algorithm, that'd be fantastic, and get your notification bells on for the next video where I do announce the winner of this slab. And then comment down below what you would rate Prismatic out of 10. You can leave a little comment as well, and I would say the best rating and comment, I will put a little emoji next to it and I'll say you're the winner. But yeah, go crazy in the comments, guys. It'd be funny, and obviously it'd be nice to obviously see what you can leave more than one comment, not for the giveaway but obviously towards the video as well, so it'd be good to obviously see everybody's input. But yeah, that's a wrap for me today, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic end of 2025. I hope pretty much you'll be able to obviously secure any of your great sets that you want for Christmas, or your partner, mother, father, or anyone has got you as a present. Hope whatever you rip from there is absolutely banging and it's absolutely flames. Well, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Hopefully I will upload some more booster box opening rips, and yeah, I've got some real fun hits which I want to share with you guys in some of the videos and shorts. But I will see you all guys, see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace.